and they've got runway 9 and 27. All right, tactical common freak. All right, basically everybody's going to have this frequency up on one radio or the other. 305.0 standard spawned in freak. The Hornets are going to operate on the frequencies as follows. Strike, your private channel will be on button 2. Escorts, your private channel is going to be on button 3. And if we have a seed, they'll be on button 4. Cap is going to be operating on 127.0 for the F-16s. And the F-16s are operating out of Al Dhafra Air Base. It's obviously land-based aircraft.
When you say button 2 and 3 and 4, you mean channel 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are the freaks that are already programmed into the radios for the Hornets. So all you got to do is just push to that button. Cool. All right, page 4. So here are our primary targets. All right, this is an Iranian SCUD launcher. There are 9 of these in predisclosed locations on the map up on the coast of Iran. Again, these are the primary targets. This is what was used to launch the missiles a couple nights ago. They pretty much got them prepped for launch again, but we're going to preemptively strike these targets to take away this immediate ability for them to hit the UAE again. So one of the distinguishing things, right, the quadruple axles of the truck and that big giant fucking missile on top of it, right? When looking through your targeting pods, trying to hit these targets, make sure you got good positive ID. All right. Moving on to the area operations. So this is just a big overview of what's going to be going on down there. What you'll see, those big giant red blasts. That's the coastline of where the UAE was hit a couple days ago with the initial SCUD launches. Again, they took some pretty good damage down there at the ports. So a lot of that stuff is still on fire or smoking and stuff right now from the initial hits. What you can see is the main blue forces where the Hornets are going to be starting off the Truman is in the southwest corner, right? That represents the fighters. So there are 4 waypoints programmed into both Hornet flights: the Strike, Escort, and also the Seed. The Seed is actually going to be a Devil flight as well. So it'll just be another jet if we get somebody else to do that. If not, it'll be okay. So waypoint 1 is basically the rendezvous point. Any join ups that need to happen and stuff like that can be done at waypoint 1 before proceeding outbound, and that's near the first explosion next to the coast, south side of the coast. Waypoint 2 is just a transition waypoint, nothing special going on there. Waypoint 3 is right over the top of Abu Masa Island. That's also the location of Bullseye. So if you guys want to set an air-to-air waypoint as the Bullseye, waypoint 3 would be the one to do it. And then waypoint 4 comes back towards the southwest near Sir Abu Nuwayya. That is basically just an egress point just for you to get immediate bearings via waypoint when you're trying to get out of the objective area. What you'll also notice is that Sir Abu has a small friendly SAM site for protection just in case jets try and follow you out of the target area. But we should have that covered in another element, which I'll explain. And then at Al-Manad Air Force Base, there's another site there. I believe that's a Hawk SAM site friendly that can protect for any aircraft that are trying to penetrate from the Iranian coast. Questions?
There's Payday.
Is he here?
Yeah, I'm just saying there's Payday.
Oh, okay. I thought you said where's Payday. All right, cool. Payday, nice. Thanks.
I got a question. How many miles is it round trip, and will we need to air-to-air refuel?
So the everybody's pretty much loaded up with enough fuel to get to the objective area. Round trip, you're probably looking at close to 240 miles, if not maybe a little bit more. But the carrier, its first waypoint is moving from our launch point towards Abu Nair, so it'll be a little bit closer. If you have to divert because you can't make it back to the carrier and you need more weapons, need more fuel, or you can't make it back to the tanker, Al-Manad is the primary divert field. It is blue, so you can get fuel and weapons from there.
Okay.
Yep. And their TACAN channel's 99. Yeah, 99 if you need to go. The just for your SA, the KC-130 for the Hornets is flying a tanker track around Abu Nair. For the F-16s, the KC-135 is flying a tanker track basically near Al-Manad and between Al-Manad and Al-Dhafra.
Cool.
All right. Move into next slide. All right, so this is our primary objective area, right? There's 3 SCUD sites, right? All information is known pretty much at this point. We were able to track it down via SatNav. SCUD Site 1, SCUD Site 2, SCUD Site 3. SCUD Site 2 and 3 are protected by an SA-15. And we'll have more intel for the individual sites here in a minute. And then off to the east, there is a Sam Hawk site that pretty much oversees the whole area. However, that red ring on the outside on the west, that's the Hawk Sam site's search area, so it can see you there. However, that ring that's closest on that east side, the biggest ring on the east side, that's its engagement area. So we've got a pretty good amount of area to work with. Just got to pay attention to your radar warning receiver. Your radar warning receiver is going to be your best friend in this mission for a couple of different reasons, and this is probably one of them. This is definitely one of them.
Roger that.
All right. When it comes to executing or prosecuting these targets, right? Site 1, Site 2, Site 3, it is highly recommended you start with Site 1 and move through to Site 3. I would imagine that Site 1, little or next to no resistance, airborne, moving into Site 1. But once we hit Site 1, more than likely they're going to start responding, trying to protect Site 2 and Site 3 with airborne target. So again, Site 1, I wouldn't go in unguarded, but just expect the opposition to grow as we start moving further to the east.
How many can we expect?
In reference to us, I would say probably expect at least a 1-to-1 ratio of airborne threats.
Okay.
So for just about every jet that was planned for the mission on the blue side to go airborne, there's probably at least one on the enemy side. Right. Roughly. All right, moving along. All right, so here's a satellite image on the next page for Site 1. Satellites took this most recently prior to our launch. You can see individual SCUD launchers kind of in a fan pattern with a manpad site in the middle. you're going to be able to take these coordinates. You're going to be able to take specific coordinates from this area via the F10 map once we get in game. So I don't have coordinates available for you right now, but individually for the strike package, right? You guys are probably going to be most concerned with the coordinate. The escort guys, as long as you're staying with the waypoints, keeping visuals on your guys, the strike package, you should be good. But if you want to put a generalized point, just to keep you on track with the strike package and where they're going, I would highly suggest that too, just to keep your SA up at all times.
Roger.
All right, moving along. Scud Site 2, again, pretty much the same thing. Just the orientation. This orientation for the Scud sites is actually more north to south. However, if you notice, these Scud launchers right in the middle are pretty much close together. One waypoint, and probably very little searching will help you get eyes on to put warheads on foreheads here. What you will notice differently about this one, there is AAA in the area. I have been told that the AAA in this area has been working in shifts. Sometimes they're the non-radar guided AAA, and sometimes you'll get Shilkas in this area as well. So just keep your eyes open if you're doing low level. All right, next image, sat image 3, site 3, right? These Scud launchers are in a triangle pattern. Pretty much here, we've definitely seen hardcore guided AAA in this area as well. But these Scuds are in fairly close orientation to each other. Just remember that Site 3 is the most eastern site, so it's going to have probably the highest coverage. It's going to have the highest SAM coverage available to the enemy here. All right, that's the last intel slide. Are there any questions of what we've gone over?
I just need the tack in for the shell and carrier.
It's slide 3.
Well, you can look at my stream.
Oh, sweet.
So I know Barbie had to step out of the mission. Are we going to have any kind of seed or deed?
So that's up to you guys. Basically, what was planned, or here was the vision, right? Stripe package, pretty self-explanatory. Warheads on foreheads, right? Escort, you guys, your job is to protect the strike package on the way inbound to the target area, right? Give them top cover, keep that area clear so that they can have the loiter time they need, and then work your way out. The cap is supposed to be able to cover you guys as you guys are egressing from the target area. So escorts fighting on the way in, caps basically fighting on the way out, unless they're engaged. With the seed, right, the seed was going to help. More than likely, now that we don't have a dedicated seed, if someone wants to step up into that, I could move from cap and provide a seed inbound, or one of the escort aircraft can provide seed inbound. However you guys want to work it.
I guess we could carry a couple harms.
Yeah, you can carry a couple harms and still have a pretty dangerous air-to-air loadout, if you're good with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Appreciate
But yeah.
it.
Cool. So yeah, again, that's all I have for briefing and stuff like that. Most of the big ticket items are included in the game briefing, like radio frequencies, TACAN channels, and all that stuff. Maverick showed me this the other day. Alt-B, left Alt-B, will actually bring up the briefing in game so that you can take a look at the stuff, and it'll be in the write-up.
Awesome.
Questions, going once. Going twice.
Good.
Good to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see. I think the mission is already loaded into the server. I just got to start it up. So if you guys just give me a few minutes, if you guys want to do any last minute planning, I'll get that hooked up and we can do some flying.
Am I the only one who gets butterflies before these missions?
No, you're not.
Even though it's fake? Mav, how you want to handle, are we going to input any waypoints for the sites and whatnot?
Yeah, I was just looking at slide 4.
4?
4 and I'm sorry, 5 and 6.
5 and 6, yeah. I think for site 2 and 3, we can basically just take it with one waypoint each right in the center. Go from there. Maybe site 1, I don't know how spread out they are.
And we'll just the strike group will strike escort group will just mimic your waypoints.
Cool.
And then put an additional one in for that SAM site.
Yeah, the site between the two scuds.
Yeah. Well, I guess that we'll target that first. Our Ingress.
So we got 4 bombs between the two of us going in initially.
I think it's 4 each, no?
I don't know, you said there was a correction in the...
The GBUs are too big, you can't do 2 by 2?
He said, mistake on the load plan. Strike will carry 2 GBU 16s.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it was basically one Hornet could carry 4 GBU 12s, and that would be perfect, right? To get all 3 targets from one jet. It just makes the other jet irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? So you carry the 2 GBU 16s, then both of y'all have to do it.
Gotcha.
But you know, as far as the GBUs, you can change them if you want to. Just I'm a big proponent of the extra unnecessary weight. Just makes your jet just that less maneuverable, just in case you get jumped. So.
Yeah, so we got 4 targets at these 3 Scud launchers at site. And then a
4
group
times.
of, and then
Oh,
a group
including the
of
man pad.
3. Well, no, not including the man pad. Site 1 just has 3 launchers.
Okay. 3, 6. Site 2 has 3 as well, no? Looks like.
Yeah, 3 in a group. So
9 total. Yeah, 3, 3, and 3.
Just keep in mind, right, primary targets are the Scud launchers. Everything else is secondary and not required, only as targeted as an opportunity. All right, server's running, mission's running. You can go ahead and hop in your jets on the Mofo server, and yeah, just do your radio checks, and then we can get airborne.
10-4.
Alright, here's what I propose, Sandman. We each take 4 GBU 12s.
Yeah, that can avoid an extra refuel trip, rearmament, right?
Yeah, and we'll try and deal with Site 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then when we go rearm, refuel, we take a mix of air to ground as well as seed.
Sounds good.
Try and
Perhaps if you do site 1, try to get those 3, and I know we still have air cover, but I can cover, and if you have a miss or something, I can come in and clean up, and then I'll take site 2, and you kind of do that backup roll again.
if you want to really make it fancy and complicated, you could orbit site 1 and buddy lays the target. And that way, all I got to do is basically turn back around, lock up, and drop.
Sounds interesting. Let me see if I can do I haven't ever done the manual lasing on the Hornet. I've done it on the 16, but I don't know if I have the first detent mapped. Shit, sorry to put a ramp on.
No, maybe we should just keep it simple.
Okay. But no, good to know, and we can practice it for next time. Okay, let me log in here.
Could hit more than one target at a time too, buddy lasing. Because I could technically laser a target while you're lasing a target on a different code, and provided they're relatively on the same trajectory, they should track their individual laser codes.
That's cool too. Let me see, Dragon 308. We're going for Harry Truman 308. Here we go. Connect on SRS. All right, SRS is up.
All right, 99, go mute in Discord.
Can I call Ed, the guy to come and install stuff? You ever need me?
I just need to. I mean, I guess I'll just go to the store and get a mounting bracket.
Are you gonna mount it up and up? You would mount this up in the wall?
Yeah.
Just one thing, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. If you ever leave the room, you can put the TV there. Okay. So get it, 'cause I'm gonna call him and see if he can come too.
Okay.
Roll left. Flight controlled. Flight controlled.
Petty, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Dragonfly, radio check on Takeoff.min.
Marauder.
Roger, have you same? Devil Flight, radio check, Takeoff.min.
5x5, Marauder.
Roger, got you loud and clear.
Data, you can you've air refueled for, right?
Yeah,
Roger. I'm thinking we each take 2 harms and either 6 AMRAMs and a centerline tank, and then we'll air refuel either on our way out to get back to the carrier, or just go head to the base.
I've never used harms before, so.
Okay, well then I'll go harms and you just keep your loadout.
You want me to drop my displacement on aim on there?
Do what?
Mayday, Fable, mute Discord. You want me to put aims instead of the tanks on?
No, keep the tanks on, and then I would just keep the loadout you have on now.
Coming. Spartan 1-1, flight of 2 F-16s on the taxi, Alfra. We'll be holding short, waiting for the Navy launch. Advise when ready for departure.
Oh, you want to put in the coordinates?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and grab them from Maverick.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Dragonflight, Devil Flight, what?
Copy.
It's gonna be your waypoint 1 and 2.
Refueling complete. Dragonflight, Devil Flight, if you look at waypoint 10, let me know if you see the circles.
Flight control.
Copy, I see them. I'll
Flight
enter those.
controls.
Payday, enter. You see those orange circles on the F10 map? Enter those as your waypoints.
Rearming complete. On the coordinates at the top left, it's just the first number with degrees. Oh.
Say what?
When you're entering the waypoints, it's just the first number with the degrees in front of it. You don't gotta worry about a 36 before.
Yeah, what about that?
I was just wondering if we just put the degrees north, 4 degrees east, that would be 6 foot.
Wait, repeat that. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I was saying, on the, where it's showing the degrees and stuff like that, do I just enter the degrees on the north and east and stuff like that? Or do all?
Yeah, so when you go into position, hit number 2 for north, and then just start typing, and it will fill it all in.
Okay.
I'm entering this as waypoint 5. The first waypoint that Mav set down is going to be my waypoint 5. Alright, I've got my waypoints in. Do you have yours?
Not yet.
And once you're done putting his in, I put another one on there as the air-to-air waypoint, and I set that as waypoint 8. And once you enter that in, you'll just select that as the air-to-air waypoint, just so we have a reference.
Double flight, dragon flight.
Dragonflight, double flight.
Dragon flight's proceeding to Cats 1 and 2.
Roger, where number 2 is getting his waypoints put in.
Honestly, we can go, being I'm just gonna stick next to you. I got it written down anyways if I need to put it in.
Roger, we can go ahead and taxi.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Conform, we've got
Copy.
Hornets inbound for the Cats.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Copy. Roger that. Cap is gonna get airborne from Aldafra.
1 taxiing to Cat 3.
Two taxi, Cat 2. 3, 4.
Payday, looks like you're gonna have to launch first before they hook me up.
Okay. Dragon flight, ready for launch. Dragon flight, copy all.
Dragonflight, double flight, leader won't. Ground crew won't hook me up. I'll be up last.
Copy. Dragon launching.
Come on, dude. Fucking annoying.
Do you want me to join up on strike?
Yeah, or just hold orbit over the boat.
I'll hold a left hand port in front of it. Devil flight, be advised, Dragon flight is on a heading of 050 at 500 meters doing 280 knots for join up.
Roger. Go ahead and join up with them.
Okay. Dragonflight, Devil Flight, be advised I have 3 bandits off our nose at approximately 140 miles.
Roger. I see him. Go ahead and fence in.
Dragonflight is currently 25 miles from waypoint 1. Still on a heading of 050, 275 knots, Angels 1. Spartan Flight is 10 miles from waypoint 1, Angels 12.5 and climbing.
Dragonflight, Devil Flight, leader, 4 miles on your 6, closing.
Dragon lead, copies, double lead. Bogey's coming up on 80 miles. Double compensate. 39, be advised, civilian flights are still operating in the area. Pay attention to your radar 1 and receiver for hostile threats.
Dragon lead, double lead, tally.
Dragonflight copies. tally on Devil Flight. Closest bandit I have is Bra, 47 degrees, 89 miles. Sorry, Bullseye 134 for 46.
Copy, I see him.
Closest bandit locked it.
Be careful. Wait till you see, you get confirmation on your RWR that it is, in fact, a bandit, not a bogey.
He's red, he's bandit, right?
Yes and no. It could be just a Russian civilian aircraft. Sorry, my bad. I lost sight of the escort or the strike group.
Yeah, my 7 o'clock low.
Dragonflight, Devil Flight. What speed do you guys want to hold at? Let's go full mill. I stay with them. Bring the altitude up. Looks like we're climbing. I don't know what altitude just yet.
Copy.
Hey Payday, you cover the left side, so you swing on Mav's left side over there, and I'll stay over here on the right. Bring your altitude up to Angels 10.
2. Dragonfly cap flight is just past waypoint 2, pushing waypoint 3. 28,000. Copy, starting flight. Dragonflight as a bandit. Bullseye, 151 degrees for 25 miles.
Dragonflight, you getting anything on your RWR?
Nothing on RWR, but radar, I have a Bandit at Bullseye 164 for 17.3.
Delta Flight copies all. I see him. We're going pretty slow. Mach 0.5. Just increased elevation too.
Our speed pretty slow. If you could pull ahead and get between us.
Double flight proceeding. Alright, let's bring the speed up here, get ahead of these guys.
Okay.
Let's get the altitude up to 30.
Strike Cap. Cap is interrogating a target right now. Angel's 23. His nose is hot. We got nothing on nails yet. What speed you on?
I'm going Mach 9.4. I'm slowing down now. I'm just keeping it full mill. No, you're good. You have more fuel than me. My state's 8.7, so I'm not going to be able to be out here for too long. Roger.
Yeah, Bandit. A-firm, no dome. Just looks like a civilian transport. Be advised, the Bandit at Angels 23, closest to Bullseye, civilian. showing as enemy on radar. Need a visual confirmation to fire. Visual confirmation has been obtained. Bandit at Bullseye, Angels 23 is civilian. Any word on the Bandits at Bullseye 33 for 19? You got Angels for your Bandits?
Angels 25. Let's compare. 344 for 61.
Okay, radar contact, your Bandits. Bullseye. North at Angels 25. Yep, it looks like multiples. I don't think any civilian flights would be doing that at that altitude.
Nose hot.
Roger that.
Let's go to combat spread. Yeah, go to the left there, Payday.
Okay.
Like the cans. I'm gonna go ahead and Fox. Fox 3 on 1. One going defensive. Crank it to the right.
Did you find out the Bandit on the right, right?
Correct. Go ahead and Fox if you can. Definitely enemy, definitely enemy.
Lost him on radar. I got one.
Go for the one to the closer to you. Splash 1 at 4.
Several flight 20 miles from target. So you cannot maintain the lock. You cannot maintain a lock.
Double flight is engaged with bandits. There would be one splashed, fighting another one.
Dragon lead inbound on target 1. This is a panic, like I want the ball.
It might be. It could be. There was a flight of 2.
I'm not getting close. I'm not getting locked up.
They'll just go transport.
Copy, photo.
Getting locked up. F4.
Same.
Find him. Fox 3. Splash. Splash 1 F4. 2 F4s down. Repeat. Splash 2, splash 2. Magnum. Magnum ×2.
Devil Flight, be advised, I got unknown contact northwest of your target position, Angels 22 hot.
Northwest. Roger, Spartan Flight. Two, what's your state?
Tuesday 649.
Roger. You jet your bags already?
No, I do not.
Go ahead and do that.
Bullseye is approximate 300,480. Angels 22 hot.
Roger, Spartan Flight. Dragonfly got him on radar scope. I'm gonna hold a little orbit here, kind of draw him to us, so I don't have to waste fuel. I'm at 4.9.
Copy that. I have him blocked.
Dragonfly, what's your state?
Dragon 1 is 10.2. Dragon 2 is 9.7.
Roger. 2, say your state again?
Tuesday 6.2.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna bug out here, go grab fuel, you'll stay on station to protect these guys, and then I'll ingress as I'm... Yeah, we'll just time it.
Copy that.
Shack on Hawk radar.
Good kill.
Dragonflight, Devil Lead is at state 4.8. I'm thinking Lead's gonna go get fuel while 2 stays overhead, and we'll just switch as I come back out.
Bogey's at that 40 miles.
Cleared to engage.
Engage.
Make sure it's not just a civilian aircraft, though. Watch that RWR.
I mean, you're not locking me up, and I don't see.
Yeah, it might be civilian. Relatively slow speed. And they're kind of flying straight.
Yeah, even moving with me, having a hard lock. In means he's neutral right.
Repeat last?
On the RWR page is that thing in the bottom right.
Yeah, the bottom right, HK, is a Hawk radar, and then the N in the middle is just normal.
Okay. Yeah, he's within 10 miles of me. He's not launching on me, so he's next.
Can you get a visual ID? Can you zoom in on him?
It looks like he's just a transport aircraft.
Roger, just form back up over the attack, the AO.
Okay.
Dragonflight, Double Flight, are you guys on your egress?
Negative, still in the target area.
Roger.
Two just hit bingo fuel.
Roger 2. What weapons do you have left?
4 AIM-120s and 2 AIM-9s.
Roger. I think we go hit the tanker. So punch him into your attack hand, and we'll go refuel. Get back out here.
Okay.
Dragonflight and Devil Flight, be advised, we are gonna go sip some fuel.
Copy.
Just form up on me and we'll go hit the tanker. $13 miles at your 2 o'clock. Shell.
Dragonflight, Spartan Flight. 1-2 is reporting picture clear.
Reference heading 197.
So you copy 197. Can you speed?
Speed is going to be 250 in the box for rejoin.
2, copy.
One visual.
2, Charlie 1.
Bingo. Bingo.
I'm going to hold Mach speed of 0.61.
2, copy 0.61. Shell 1-1 in field 1-1. Request rejoin.
Infield 1-1. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 230.
18,230. go ahead and start lowering the nose and get to altitude to rejoin.
Overlord, wind 1, Bra, 336,
We got visual on Tanker up ahead.
20,000, cold. Enfield, wind 1, Overlord, wind 1, Bra, 336, force 170, at 20,000, cold. Enfield, wind 1, Overlord, wind 1, Bra, 020, force 24, at 23,000, flanking.
We can speed up at 350 the box for rejoin with the Tanker. That will slow down as we get up to him.
Mav, you're good for respawn if you got time.
In the box now.
Enfield, wind 1, Overlord, wind 1, Bra, 052, for 210, at 22,000 knots. At 22,000 knots.
Do you want to do 2 at a time or 1? Ready, recontact. Return pre-contact.
Oh, we can do 2. Where did he go? I lost him.
Shell 1-1.
Oh,
In
there
the field.
he is.
1-2.
I see him.
Request rejoin. Infield 1-2. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 230. You want to do 2 at a time or 1?
We can do 2.
Okay.
If you're comfortable with that. I mean, if
Enfield
we
1-1.
struggle, then we'll
Overlord
just
1-1.
do 1.
Bra 050. For 140 at 9,000 knots. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 050. For 140 at 9,000 knots. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 049. For 140 at 11,000 knots.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Looks like it's going to be 1 at a time.
I think I was gonna. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact. Contact. Break away, break away, break away. You're taking fuel. Break away, break away, break away. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Break away, break away, break away. Return pre-contact. Abort rejoin. Now we get too nervous next to you, so I'm really beating you down.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 043 490 at 12,000, flanking. Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 043 490 at 11,000, flanking. Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 043 490 at 4,500, flanking.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Shell 1-1, Enfield 1-2, request rejoin.
Enfield 1-2, Shell 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 230. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Jesus, I'm having such a hard time getting a full tank here. And turning fucked me up. What's your state?
Status 1.1.
Abort rejoin.
Go ahead.
Ready, pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
1-1, Bra 043 480 at 27. Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Good job.
We're refueling here. She's about to get fueled up.
Okay, we're paying hostiles at 30 miles now, 30 miles now, over the Hawk site.
Roger. Inbound.
Master arm on. Shell 1-1, Enfield 1-1, request rejoin.
Alright, take it away.
Enfield 1-1, Shell 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 230. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Okay, one's turning nose hot to Bandits for a Fox 3 long.
Return pre-contact.
Fox 3, Fox 3. Defending, defending, defending. You're making left. Okay, I'm defending north low at Angel 16. I need these guys to get some shots off. Okay, one F4 splash.
Alright, he's leveled out now.
Fuck, defending Sam, defending Sam. I'm completely nose cold. Okay, Spartan 1 is recommitting. I copy.
Recontact.
I'm radar contact on your bandit. These are close.
Dragon 1-2 is RTB.
Copy.
Return pre-contact.
Ray gun. I got bandit off my nose. Angels 23. Fox 3, I'm merged with 1 F4. Splash 1. Okay, that's 2. Did you splash 1?
Ready, recontact.
I got an F4 on me at 6 o'clock.
Break away.
I am nose cold, diving through Angels 20.
You're taking fuel.
Nice fucking job.
Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
So I haven't done this in a while.
Return pre-contact.
Same.
Good job, fellas. I'm still showing 1 hostile between you guys.
Oh my god, I freaking hate it when it does that.
Break away. Dragon 1-2 is on way to AO.min to rearm and refuel.
Dragon 1-2, copy that. Spartan flight is inbound to waypoint 3. We are egress as well.
Break away. Copy. Contact. You're taking fuel. Any word on Maverick?
No word on Maverick.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Transfer complete.
Does the
Disconnect.
strike escort might want to rearm and do some air ground?
Break away, break away, break away. How many targets did you guys shack up north?
Site 1 is fully out of commission.
Hey, what's your state,
Site
Payday?
2 has 1 down,
Stage
2 to go, and Site 3 is up.
We should have enough to get to El-Manad. Do you want to fly to El-Manad or hit the carrier?
Tank by mistake.
I want to have one more time on this, and then you can pick Carrier or not.
Carrier's closer. Carrier's 30 miles.
Yeah, let's just hit the Carrier.
Return free contact.
Abort rejoin.
Spartan Flight and Dragonflight, be advised. We are actually returning to the carrier, returning to Mothers to rearm refuel.
Devil flight, Spartan flight, copies all. All flights are
Overlord 1-1, passing waypoint 2 at 30,000.
Copy.
Go ahead and punch TACAN in for the carrier. 75 X-ray, ILS 11.
Copy.
visual.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 055 for 130 at 22,000 hot.
Still showing one bogey about
Go ahead and climb, Payday. That way we can you can conserve your fuel.
sorry, make that about 40 miles.
Rapid heading 140.
102. Marking maps 053. Fault 9. Angels 23. State 10.3.
302. Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 3015. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 74. Report see me at 10.
Down to the tanker for refueling.
Marshall
we are still
302.
air-to-air
Marking maps 059. Fault 6. Angels 21.5. State 10.3.
212. Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 3015. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 74. Report see me at 10.
212. See you at 10.
If you have in the blind,
See you
if
at
you hear
10.
me, you're good to go for a respawn, brother. If you got time to jump back in here.
Payday, you on this channel?
All flights are RTB. Ready for rearm and refuel.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead and start your approach. I lost sight of you.
Sweet.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I got my seat 0.7, so we should be able to get us on the first pass.
Yeah, go ahead and yeah, go ahead and get in.
Altitude. Altitude.
See you at 10. 302. See you at 10.
Altitude. Altitude. Fuel low. Fuel low. Altitude. Altitude.
Very nice.
Red deck.
Roger, red deck. I'm going in for the red break.
Green deck.
We're on it to 90. Gonna have to go back around.
Looks like Nav's on. Yeah, cat 2.
Reported ball, 5.5.
Roger ball. Come left. Come left.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna eat a snack quick.
Yep. I think I'm actually about to eat dinner, and I'm gonna go check.
See ya.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
All flights be advised, I'm going to be stepping out momentarily to go get some food.